Hey Wester students, we have something really awesome to share. Canvas is here. But you're probably wondering, what is Canvas? That's a really great question. So, Canvas is basically an online classroom or an extension of your teacher's classrooms. It's going to give you all of the stuff you need for your classes in one simple place on any device. So you can expect enhanced communication, resources, and learning. So let's check it out. In order to get to Canvas for Frisco ISD students, you're going to go to your address bar in a browser window. And the easiest, fastest way to do this is type fisd.instructure.com. Once you get there, I would highly suggest that you go over to the star and add it to your bookmarks so that you have it. I would put it on your bookmarks bar so that you can get to it very quickly. It'll show up right there for you. When you get to the login page, make sure that it does say Frisco. If it doesn't say Frisco, you're not quite in the right place. So make sure that it says Frisco. You've gone to fisd.instructure.com. You're going to log in the same way you log into any computer with your ID number and your current password. Once you've typed those in, you can click Login and we will move on to the dashboard. Students, once you've logged into Canvas, it's going to take you to what's called your dashboard. It'll say dashboard at the top. You'll see this blue menu off to the left side here, and then you will see one of these cards for each of your current classes. If you used Google Classroom before, the card setup is very similar to how it's set up on Google Classroom, except you're already enrolled in all of your courses. You don't have to enter a code. So you'll see all of your classes here. On my example here, I've got one example card. You will have anywhere between 4 and maybe 7 or 8 cards on yours, and you'll see the class name listed there. Before we click into a class, I want to show you this. This is called the navigation, the global navigation pane over here, or menu. We've got account, dashboard, courses, calendar, inbox, and help. I'm going to go down the list very quickly just to kind of tell you what's here. So we're going to start with account. This is where you can go to log out. You can click on settings and add like your Google account or whatever you need to add there, notifications, and then files. So let's start with settings. Settings, the only thing you're going to need to really do here is look at ways to contact and then services. You're going to want to click on the Google Drive and make sure you log into your student account, so your school account. If you log into your personal account on here at all, you're going to miss a lot of information. It can only connect to your student account. So make sure that's the one you're logging in with. The next most important thing you're going to want to look at is the ways to contact. Automatically, your school email address is going to be listed here. You need to leave that so you don't miss anything. If you want to add a personal email, you may. Other contacts, if you want to get text messages from Canvas with stuff that you need to know, you could add that as well. Later on, when your parent is ready to connect to your account, this is where you will come to get the Pair with Observer code. So that's for parents. Just keep this in the back of your mind that that's where that Pair with Observer code is. So let's keep going. We're going to go into notifications now. Notifications, you can set up what and how often you get notifications from Canvas. You're going to want to sit down and make sure that you at least make notifications available for due dates and course content and announcements from your teacher. There's a little legend up here. Check means notify me right away so that whenever it's changed or updated, you're getting it. A daily summary, you get it once daily. Weekly summary, once weekly. And then don't send me anything regarding this means you're not going to get anything. So whatever's green is kind of what it lands on here. If you add a phone number or another email, they'll show up in another column and you can adjust what you're getting to each of your contact methods. Moving down the line, I'm going to skip dashboard because I'm going to go there in just a minute. Courses, if you click on courses, you can just get a list of your courses rather than the dashboard look. Calendar is going to be your personal calendar. So on your calendar, you will see a title here that says calendars. Each of the calendars corresponds to one of your course cards that's on your dashboard. So the course card on my dashboard is the Western Teacher template. So anything on my calendar that is green will be for that class. So you are going to see only your class information. So you won't see anybody else's information or what's on other people's classes, just yours. So we're going to move on to help. We're going to skip inbox for now and move on to help. If you ever have questions about Canvas and you can't find the information on the site I'm about to show you, you can always go to the Canvas guides. So now I'm going to go to the dashboard, which is where you're going to spend most of your time. Again, the dashboard has a card for each of your classes. To do over here is just upcoming things that have due dates that are coming up. So if you see a long list, don't let it stress you out. Just take a look and see what they are and kind of when they're due. So we're going to go ahead and click into a class now. And this is the Western Teacher template. So all of your teachers are going to have this template when you get into their course, and then it's going to be filled with their specific course information. So like I was showing you the global navigation, this right here is the course navigation. So within the course, you'll see home, which will get you back to this page, announcements. So these are announcements your teacher might send out through Canvas. If you click on Google Drive, it'll take you to a page where you can log in or authorize your Google Drive and get access to your files there. Modules will take you to modules if your teachers are using modules. It's like folders for your class. The syllabus is basically just a auto-generated list. The syllabus is just an auto-generated list of anything that has a due date in the course. So it's not something to really stress about. It just has a list of everything that has a due date. Discussions, if your teacher uses discussions, you'll find that there. Student portal, this will link out to the portal. If you need to get an online textbook, you might need to go there. Gmail will link out to your Gmail. Bulb will open up in Canvas where you can get to your Bulb account. And then if you need to get to the Western website, that is linked here as well. So from your home page on the Western template, your teacher will have filled in their course title. They'll have their name, their email address here. On this page, you'll have some buttons up at the top, but really important, you're going to have tutorials, and their tutorial list will be here. And then there will be an agenda. It might not look like this, but they will have an agenda, whether it's a document or a Google slide or a picture, or maybe even a link to a different way to give you the agenda for the week. So we're going to move into these buttons now. Right now we're in course information, that's why it's red. If I click on enter class, it's going to take me to a page. This page will look different depending on the class that you're in. Just like when you walk into your teacher's classrooms, they all look different. Think of the enter class page as your teacher's online classroom. Some might link to modules, some might link to buttons, some might have videos on this page. So this is about the only place that is going to be different. Everything else is going to be the same. So just expect that to look different for each of your classes, and it's your responsibility to make sure you know how to navigate your different classes' interclass button on their Canvas course. Next, we've got grades. If you click on grades, it's going to take you to a page that's all about grades. The first thing I want you to notice is that you can see grades on Canvas and you can see grades on Hack. Canvas grades are unofficial. It means that you've turned something in, your teacher chose to grade on Canvas. It's kind of like the grades in Google Classroom where it really is just a record of the data. Grades are not official unless they are in Hack. So just remember, Canvas grades, grades on Canvas, are unofficial. They're just a place to hold the information. And then if you go to Hack, that's where you're going to see grades that are final. They are official. If you need help with Hack at all, there is some information on this page that will never change. There's a video on how to navigate it and some codes here for you to help. If you want to get to Hack, you can actually just click this button right here. If you want to get to your Canvas grades, you can click this button here. Either way, you'll get to each of those different grade books. Finally, Canvas Help. Any questions you might have as a student using Canvas, Canvas Help can probably help you. So this is just a list of, if you click on these, they're click sheets with pictures that walk you through answering this question. How do I use the dashboard as a student? If you click on that, it's going to take you to a website and it's going to walk you through using the dashboard as a student. Same thing with all of the other questions. They take you to click sheets with pictures. The highlighted ones are the ones that students ask most often, but everything here is important. At the very bottom, there is information for parents, and it explains how they link to their student's account. We will be sharing this information with parents, this presentation here, very soon. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for Canvas. You guys are really going to enjoy it. It is similar to Google Classroom, but it does a lot more. And your teachers have been really working hard to get in here and find ways to make Canvas very meaningful and useful for you. So best of luck to you and enjoy Canvas.
All right, guys, I've opened up the App Store app. You can follow along on an Android phone as well, but I'm using an iPhone. So we're going to go ahead and add the Canvas app to your phone. So we're going to search the App Store for Canvas Student. So when it comes up, Canvas Student should be the first one that pops up. If you scroll down, there is a Canvas for parents and there is a Canvas for teachers. Obviously, you're a student, so you're going to want the Canvas for student. Go ahead and download it. I already have it downloaded to this device, so I'm going to click open to show you what it looks like. So when you get to the main page on the app, you need to find your school. And instead of finding your school, we're actually just going to find the district. So type in Frisco and go. You want to choose Frisco ISD. So make sure it says fisd.instructure.com at the top, and then you're going to log in with your ID number and password, and you'll be into Canvas and it'll be ready to go on your device.